Okay, so I decided to make a quick tutorial regarding beta GTA Online, since a lot of people didn't seem to understand, even though I did explain it in the description of the previous video, but I decided to make a quick guide just so you can get a better understanding of what you need to do to play this specific build of GTA Online. Now, first things first, you're going to need the game itself. Now, getting GTA 5 to work on Xenia in general is a bit painful, so I decided to link this amazing guy made by Sova95 who explains it perfectly. You can see in his video what you need to do to play GTA 5 on Xenia, and once you manage to do that, you can come back to this video. So one thing a lot of you have been asking me is where do you get the Netblade build I'm using. Well, the build is made by Adrian. I will link this in the description. This is the current latest build of Netblade Xenia. Now you will need to log into GitHub in order to download it, and once you do that, just press on any one of these, download and extract whatever you want, and that's the build you need to use. So once you have it, you'll have this. Now, first things first, there's a couple of things you need to change in the config file. To create a config file, you need to run Xenia once, then you'll get this file which you just need to open. Now, first of all, you need to set break on debug break to false. This, some people reported that you don't need this setting anymore, some people reported that you do. I suggest you just have it on false, it won't hurt anything. The next thing you need to find is protect 0, also set this to false. It will make the game a bit more stable. It will still crash randomly, but it makes it a bit more stable. And the last but not least, you need the API address to set it to this. This is Adrian's server, which you will need to access GTA Online. You can host GTA Online on your own server, but however that requires port forwarding and web services, and it's generally much more complicated than just having an Adrian server, which I'm using here, and it works just fine for Xenia. I will obviously also leave a link to this in the description, so you can just copy and paste it over to your config. Once that's done, we can get over to the actual file that allows us to play the beta GTA Online. So first things first, you need to check if you have any title updates or DLC installed, because if you have anything, the game will simply not work. So you're gonna want to go to Xenia content, and this is GTA 5's content directory. Now, first of all, open this folder. It needs to be empty. This is the folder for title updates. If it's not empty, delete anything in it, because we need the 1.0 version of GTA Online for this to work. Second of all, you're gonna want to open this folder, and you only need to have these 4 files. I mean, these 4 folders. I have this is my backup of DLC, it doesn't matter, but you should only have these 4. If you have any folder that looks like this, also rename it or delete it, because if you have any DLC, the game will just crash. Now, once that's done, we need to apply the actual patch, that the spoofing patch by Bryom that allows us to play the beta version of GTA Online, or it rather makes the game think that we're running on a later version while we're actually running on 1.0. So you're gonna want to go to your disk 2 folder of GTA 5. If you watched the tutorial by Sova, you'll know that you're using disk 2 to launch the game, and disk 1 is supposed to be installed. Now, as you can see, we have 2 files here, default.xex and update.rpf. We will not be needing update.rpf, we just need the default.xex. You can paste it here, and that's it. Now, one thing worth noting is that sometimes if you launch the game with just default.xex, you will not be able to launch GTA Online. It says that you can only play GTA Online once it launches. If that happens, you want to go back, add the update.rpf file here, launch the game, launch the normal GTA Online, play it for a bit, close it, then remove the update.rpf, and the next time you launch the game, you should be able to load into beta just fine. Another thing you will need is a save file, because GTA 5 on this build especially likes to crash in the prologue mission, and I don't think it's possible to get through it. So this is a save file, which I'll leave in the link in the description, that is set right after prologue on Franklin and Lamar, and you need to pass the prologue in order to play GTA Online. Now, to apply it, you just need to go to your content folder, this folder, and open this too, and just paste everything that's here. I have already done that as I have my own save files, so I won't do that, but you need to do this in order to play GTA Online. Now, after that's done, that's basically it. I'm going to showcase some GTA Online running on Xenia right now. I just need to plug in my controller, but overall it's pretty simple. You just need to follow the guide. Obviously have GTA 5 properly installed on Xenia, and Xenia has froze for a moment. Just a second. This unexpected bug. Basically, if you have any issues with Xenia or GTA 5, you can always ask in the Discord. I will link in the description. Basically, this is still a bit finicky and obviously has a lot of issues, so there's a lot of stuff that may not work, so I recommend you just ask in the Discord or ask in the comment section below. Okay, so the game is now launching. As you can see, it says that we're on title update 27, which is obviously not true. We're running the version 1.0, that's what the patch was for. Now, also the intro of GTA 5 is skipped, that's just a part of the patch I'm using. And as you can see, I can now load into online, and it will load in a second, and you will see that I'm running the beta version with the old character creator. Yeah, it will also say that cloud services are available, just go through that. And yeah, as you can see, this is the beta character creator. Yeah, some of these models are messed up. It's a bug with Xenia with currently no fix. And to answer some of the questions, yeah, you can play with friends. You just need to be on the same server and it will randomly work. Sometimes it does not want to work, sometimes it will randomly work. It's a bit finicky still. And another thing you maybe want to know is that if you cannot play jobs right now, it will just load infinitely. You can play jobs on regular GTA Online on Xenia, but not on the beta build. And you also cannot get any money in GTA Online beta. We've tried everything and we still cannot figure it out. And yeah, that's basically it. So as you can see, the game is working. Oh, sorry, I need to assign this. As you can see, it's the beta logo, it's the beta build I'm running on Xenia. You can also play with friends if you want. And yeah, that's basically it. If you found this guy helpful, you can subscribe to my channel. Again, huge thanks to Adrian and Bryom for, well, Adrian for making the Xenia netplay build, and Bryom for making this patch, which basically makes all of this possible. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the future.